Hi, this is Sophia Angelini for Psychic Pages. I'm coming to you today with another wonderful herb, which is, I just love herbs. I mean, I could say it all one of my favourites, but I've got so many favourites. I think I like a combination of quite a few, and it's the colours and they have such different properties, but I love the colour of rosemary, not rosemary, lavender, for example, and I love the smell of rosemary and the smell of sage and thyme, the colour of thyme herb, and the smell of that, and the metaphysical and the healing and spiritual properties of the herbs are what makes them just so special. So I've got for you today a little bunch of fresh sage that I've picked from my garden. I cultivate herbs, but I do go out often and I'll pick wild herbs. So you can probably find these wild. They are a Mediterranean herb really, but you can grow them quite well in the UK and other countries too. So what are the properties of sage? Oh my goodness, just the smell of that. It's just, right, okay, yep, let's work. Here we go. Let's clean and purify. Let's, take all the negative energies away from anywhere and let's start. Let's go, it says to me. It's also has a kind of a masculine smell. Yeah, it has a masculine smell to me, but it's very earthy and very clearing. It really stands no nonsense. That's the kind of herb that it is. So what I do, I pick fresh sage and then I hang it upside down and I dry it in little bunches. And as a bunch, actually fresh sage as well. You literally use it, if you're a healer, this will be very useful to you because you just literally bunch it up and then you just sweep. So you can sweep your aura, you can just do a little cleansing to yourself, okay, or your clients. And sage has wonderful properties for, it just removes negative energy. It's one of the best, okay. It's also good for gargling for the throat. If you've got problems with your throat, it's good for gargling with. And it's cool, of course it's used in culinary purposes as well for foods. But the spiritual and the healing properties of it, the metaphysical properties of it are what I really love. That's my thing. So with sage, what does it do? Well, you can use it as an incense, as a loose incense, like I would lavender, and this is a little burner, so you need a little charcoal disc for one of these, and you dry the herb by hanging it upside down, and then you put some, just a little bit, you don't need a lot, a few few dried leaves, and you can crumble that too, onto a charcoal disc that you've lit. And then the smoke from that will infuse the room that you're in and clear any negative energies away. Sage smudge sticks have been used for centuries by indigenous tribes, especially Native American Indians. And I make my own smudge sticks, so there's one of mine I've made. And this has got sage and rosemary in there as well. So literally you hang the herb up to dry, upside down. When it's dry, then you use a non-waxed thread, a string, and then you bind it. And when it's completely dried, it's ready. So you can use fresh herbs, bind them, hang them upside down, and then bind them when they're done. So, and light the end of that, blow out the flame, and then again the smoke from that will clear the energy of a room or your aura. You can also use a green candle and some sage oil, or even just the herb if you rub some in your fingers, and then you can anoint the candle with the essence of the sage itself. So if you haven't got any sage oil, don't worry. Just rub your hands with some of the fresh herb and you will find that the infusion smells wonderful and you can use it for magical purposes. So there's a few tips for you about sage, and I'll tell you some more. So it's been used for centuries with basil as well, actually, in churches and religious ceremonies. So, and indigenous peoples worldwide are very aware of sage properties for cleansing, removing negative energy. Also, it's great for protection. It builds emotional strength because it really does say, right, let's get through this. We can do this, okay? So it helps to build emotional strength. And it's meant to grant wishes too. So bringing prosperity, guards against negative energies around your home or around yourself. If you write on a sage leaf and then burn it for your intention, you set the intention into the universe and your wishes may come true. So there we are, something else for you to do. You can place a leaf under your pillow at night to dream of how your goal will be achieved. So there we are. And carry a sage leaf in your pocket or purse to attract money to you. So it's got some really lovely properties, hasn't it? When you burn sage, it's a great time to burn sage, sorry, is when you're seeking knowledge, because it really is a herb of real wisdom and guidance on any difficult situations or decisions that you've got. It kind of breaks through, okay? It helps with clarity, clear thinking, and it corresponds with the planet of Jupiter and the earth. So there's that lovely earthly smell. So don't forget, use it as a little broom, sweep it around you, burn it, eat it. It's fantastic. So there we are. That's Sophia Angelini coming to you from Psychic Pages. Don't forget to check out our website. Subscribe to our videos if you'd like to see more of these little videos. There is a button just down there. It says subscribe. Push that and you'll be notified when new videos come up every now and again. Okay, so have a wonderful day. If you'd like a reading with myself or one of my colleagues, have a look at psychicpages.com and we'll be happy to give you a psychic reading, some guidance and clarity. Okay, have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye bye, take care.